Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sunless Skies. In the last episode we found out the truth of the courtesy from Mr. Barleycorn, and I believe there was something else we wanted to talk to him about. Before I leave here, our next step on the truth quest is to take our friend back to New Winchester, so we'll be probably doing that. But let's go to Mr. Barleycorn's study. We can request a reprieve for the brittle servitor, who is somebody who is in Piranesi, if I remember correctly. A delicate subject. It will need to be approached carefully.
We are not in the habit of granting clemency.
Mr. Barleycorn examines a document on his desk.
Especially not to the servitor of a rival kingdom. I see no reason why the creature should not remain in Piranesi indefinitely. However,
the gauzed figure taps its pen thoughtfully against the desk.
I could reduce its sentence if you bring me something to read.
It glances at a mound of half-mangled books piled at one end of the room.
Something wholesome.
Oh, so I'd need a consignment of ministry-approved literature, which I am assuming I do not have. So that's something we won't be doing right now. Yes. I probably have some in my bag. Do I care enough about this, or should I just carry on with the truth storyline? I also don't remember how I go to find the guy in Piranesi. I don't remember which leader takes me to him. Let's carry on with the truth storyline for now, which means we're going to have to go all the way to the Eagle's Imperium. Can I buy fuel here? Oh wait, I completely forgot that I had the prospects here. Well, that would have been embarrassing, wouldn't it? Let me just sell those rolls of bombazine. A retired Z captain beckons you over. Birdie in my ear says someone at the House of Rod and Chains is looking for a new material for one of the cloaks. 3 rolls should do it. House of Rod and Chains lies to the west-northwest of Pan, yes. The Z-Captain who advised you of this opportunity is waiting outside the towering obsidian spire, his shirt open and revealing a blinking eye embedded in his flesh. Now I can make a master a worthy gift. Maybe then he'll free me. I have made a terrible decision by putting that eye on me, haven't I? That's some cheap bronzewood. Various loners have tried to establish homesteads in Eleutheria. Almost all fail. A muttering scavenger seeks out these abandoned homes and strips them of planks of bronzewood, which he sells to skyfarers like yourself. Skyfarers with ready cash and limited scruples. How much would it cost for 3? 405? I'll hold on to my money, I think, as much as I want bronzewood. And you do sell fuel here. Nice. Let's head to Eleutheria. Eleutheria, to the Eagle's Imperium. Should I do this in one run, or should I stop off at Pan? I guess we'll find out. We'll see what kind of enemies we come across. We might come across a curator somewhere. Oh no. You are summoned to the engine room to discover a condition of emergency. The firebox thunders. Inside it, an inferno rages. Its flames are stark, strobing blue. The boiler creaks and rattles. It is beginning to overheat. The fires won't go out, Captain. So we can either fight the flames, rally the crew and smother the fire before it does any damage, or we can starve the flames. Your locomotive will suffer while they burn out, but you should be able to prevent a boiler rupture. Let's try and fight the flames. 80% chance of success. Nice. The fire fights back, lashing like a whip, its blue blaze purging all other colour from the room. You choke one corner, then another. The fire dies by inches. Then you clean every scrap of its ash from the firebox and begin the long, slow process of relighting the engine's fire and getting the boiler back to temperature. The newly kindled flames burn a comfortable yellow. We gained terror. Not a huge fan of that. Sure hope that wasn't the fire that follows, though, because that would be fun. That was blue, right? It would be awfully inconvenient if we got the attention of the fire that follows as we're investigating it. I would rather not burn my train down. I think we should just be able to go in a straight line from here. What was I saying before I was so rudely interrupted by an engine fire? Oh yes, we're looking for a curator as well. Because Mr. Barleycorn is looking for company. This is the Inklings, Captain, an engineer says, where bad ideas come from. Oh, fantastic, we're full of bad ideas. Our entire Captain's legacy is just a continuation of bad ideas, like getting an eyeball tattooed on my neck. And then we have a spare mouth now as well, I'm sure that'll come in handy. That's nestled somewhere down our back. I get a funny feeling that's gonna show up in the most inopportune moment. Like a choice is gonna have to be made, and all of a sudden my second mouth is gonna start talking. In the most inconvenient way possible. I could send out the rat to see if we can find some like interactables around here. Yeah, I want to go up here, not down. Problem is I won't know what they are. The one downside to Eleutheria. Let's try it. Maybe there's something directly in front of me. Or not. Apparently in every direction that isn't directly in front of me there is something. I'll go try it. Why not? It's not on the way, but it's a short detour. Let's hope it isn't a terror-filled horrendous thing, because that would be deeply upsetting. This is the Go Lightly Glen, Captain, the navigator says. Best do as it says. We charge, full bore, engines to maximum, guns at the ready. That's a griefer. I missed. Oh, that's not good. Okay, hang on. Let's deal with this one at a time. Let's get some sovereigns here, if we can, dig in its throat. We failed, oh no. You hold the mouth open while a crewman crawls in and digs splinters of precious stones from the throat. But he reaches too far, slips and slides down the throat. His stream continues for a long time, before vanishing into the distance. Far longer than it should have taken to reach the Griver's stomach. Or Griever's stomach. Oh well, I'll gain 50 sovereigns, I suppose. In for a penny and all that. I missed. Right, I think I killed the... Oh, that's not good. I don't want to go into that. I do want to kill this Scribe Spinster though, if I can. Got him. Okay. Give me your bronzewood. I need this. Right, I think we can interact with this. I don't remember what it is. A knot of darkness. I'll loot this Griever real quick. Try to gain a vision of the heavens? 85%? Nice. Oh, we got an Eleutherian mystery. It's the bones that catch your attention. Specifically their marrow. A sigil is imprinted in it. Splitting a bone, you extract and slice the marrow. Every inch you find a different sigil. Something has been written in the Griever's bones. Oh, that's not good. We're leaving. That's Grievers. That's a lot of Grievers. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to go north, aren't we? Evasive maneuvers. Rock in a hard place springs to mind, though. This is fine. We'll take cover behind the thing here. I'd love to fight this thing, but I don't know how. More griefers. Okay, frickin' hell. Let's give it a wide berth, shall we? Is this a dead end? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Let's hope his pathing is dumb and he doesn't know where he's going. That was an adventure and a half, wasn't it? Is this a crossroads? Oh god, it is. I remember these. A figure waits by the signpost. In silhouette, it resembles a woman in a long skirt. Up close, you hear the clatter of chitin, wrapped in layers of veils and shawls that smell of harsh antiseptic. A measurer. The stories go. Few of them have happy endings. The figure introduces itself as Mistress Grain and offers charity of a sort. A measured charity, to be exact. There is no reading the expression behind the veil. Yeah, no, I'm good. I've done this before and it ended terribly. No favour ever came without a price. The figure withdraws its extended mandible and disappears behind the crossroad post. You return to your locomotive, ready to continue your journey. And our terror fell, which is actually really good. Ah! I crashed. Nothing to worry about. If by some grace of the gods we make it to the Reach in this episode, it will be a mastery in itself. I swear. So far, though, going perfectly well. That audio change gets me every time. It goes from being very loud to being very quiet. Every time. The damn howling. Oh, pan music. Let's go. Do I stop at pan? I guess I should, just to see if the terror reduction has reset. It's worth checking. I swear I've met a curator in this area of the map before. I might be thinking of the Blue Kingdom, though. I am very worried that the next place we have to go is the Blue Kingdom. I am just gonna go, though. I think I've been putting it off too long. We need to go to the Blue Kingdom. There's a lot of new content in that place, and I want to do it all. Or most of it. I at least want to do the truth, you know? I want to know how the story ends. The Cypress King's Grove? How have I never come across that before? Amazing. The binding tables. I love Pan. Okay, let's dock. I don't think it's going to reset our terror, but you never know. It did not. Okay. Do I need to get any more people here? Do I need to put anything in my bank? That's a pretty good shout. Make the engine lighter. That pane of glass. We have 20 bronzewood. Ooh, that's a lot of bronzewood. I do have some Ministry approved literature. I could take that to Mr. Barleycorn. I'm not going to, but I could. Anything here that screams my fancy? I don't think so. Other than the, bigger engine. Let's keep going to the Eagle's Empyrean. I don't remember what I need. I think it's just money. Is it guns? Is it bullets? It might be bullets. I didn't mean to press that button. I meant to press G. I am going to take some bullets. I know that goes against me trying to lighten the load, but I think that's what I need to get through. You know, arming the Empyrean. Nothing can possibly go wrong doing that. We're gonna have to go to Magdalen's when we get back to the Reach as well. Oh no, my nose is tickling. That's not good. Bloody hay fever, I tell you. It's still really bad. Luckily, it's not 1,000,000,000 degrees anymore, which is quite nice. I can actually record in this room now. But hay fever is still horrendous. I'll be happy when it's winter again. That's what we've learned by this. The grave up here? Hang on. ruined remnant? I'll take jumbles of souls, why not? Free is free. Right, please don't be a darkness boil or whatever it's called, because that was rough. Was not a fan. This is Karnas, a place of vine-clad ruins? Is this a hermit? Do I want to do this? I don't think I do. I could press gang them, but no. I don't really want to do any of these. Let's just observe the hermit. I think that makes my terror go up. Yes. The hermit works their hospicy on the dying beast, occasionally pausing to stroke its fur and close its eyes to the pain. Their cave is filled with bones and rotting meat and a smell that makes your eyes water. Amongst them is the wreckage of what appears to be a submarine. A second glance at the bones reveals that not all of them are from animals. Could have done without the terror. I always forget that I should ignore hermits. They're not good. They're only good if you're looking for them for that one quest where you need to get tea from hermits. Ooh, the device. I forgot what they're called now. Oh no, that was good. That was very good. Otherworldly device, is that what it's called? Otherworldly artifact, there we go. I got it eventually. Always a good shout. Quite hard to get, all things considered. I probably have like 50 of them at this point. Alright, let's go across the belt of midnight. Get ready to douse the lights. Hopefully we don't come across anything nasty. Beware of dousers. So far so good. We've got to be on almost the other side now. Here we are. Yeah, no light on. That's a Carganian. Nice ship, friend. Where did you get it? That's a dowser. Ah! I do not like where I am right now. Ooh. Where did that needle? Is this 2 dousers versus 1 Carganian? Oh, this is just unfair. Ow. Please. Really don't want to hit the Carganian. Got him. The ravaged vessel is silent. Its flags have been torn off. Its name obliterated with lamp black. Oh god, this is bad, isn't it? 38% chance to find something if we plunder it? No, alright. We failed. God, this is awful. You and such crew as will accompany you inch through the pitch dark of the Dowser's corridors. Your lamplight is pale and pitiful. The dark is luxurious and swallowing and grand. Primordial as the first night before the first dawn. A sudden groan in the hull, a squeal of distressed metal. The vessel buckles and splits. The corridor is crushed by tons of twisting steel. Some of you, at least, make it back to your engine. Yeah, we gained the plaque, but... people dead, lots of terror, not good. That was the wrong button. This is horrendous. Almost. Don't shoot me, bloody hell, Eagles Imperium. See him looking at me. Uh-oh. I don't like this. My terror's going up a lot. I think I might just leave. Oh no, we got it. Nice. You know what? Perhaps not. I don't fancy it. Our terror is a lot higher than I would like it to be right now. It's 60%. We might be passing into the realms of going insane. Let's go into the Eagles Imperium. Is there a way for me to lower my terror here? I think there is, but I don't remember what it is, which is annoying. The Eagles Imperium has been hung like a lamp amidst the fathomless dark of Eleutheria. Still, I say it every time, one of my favourite places. I love it. It's so cool. Can I dock to see if there's anything I can do? Ow! Angle of approach was a little bit off. Okay, so that didn't lower my terror. Enjoying respites doesn't help, I don't think. We'll get a port while we're here. Does it help? No. It annoys me that that doesn't lower my terror. Because I feel like it should. Is this it? Going over the ceremonies. Yeah, that lowers my terror. There we go. Nice. 51%. Let's go through the gate. Oh bloody hell! Giant gust of wind just pulled open my window. How terrifying! Okay, let's hope I was right with the needing munitions. At some point I wrote this down, but I don't know where that notebook's gone. It is. As we present ourselves to customs. Nothing to declare, no smugglers here. And now we should be able to, yeah, travel to the Reach. Needed 3, not 4. We could do with a top-up of munitions. We're experiencing a temporary scarcity. The official smiles. Temporary. Here you go. The official begins calibrating the time looms. They do run automatically, but we prefer to personally ensure the safety and comfort of Skyfarers. He heads to examine your locomotive, making appropriately complimentary noises as he does. Finally, he nods in satisfaction and turns to a vast board covered in dials and lights. Best get aboard, Captain. We're ready. The machinery grinds and stirs. The steam vents. The sigils of the edifice burn with sullen fire. A force like a great hand seizes your engine. The transit is troubled. Halfway to your designation, your engine lurches, as if it had been brushed aside by the passage. Oblivious behemoth. Hey, our terror fell again. Oh god, I forgot it was going to put me up here. Oh, this is bad. If I remembered it was going to put me up by Hybris, I'd have grabbed more fuel. Okay. Let's see if we can get down to New Winchester. This is going to be rough. What's the quickest route? I mean, technically, it's probably down this way. Yeah, we're going to have to be super careful here. Polymer and Plenty's doesn't sell fuel. Yeah. The New Winchester is the closest place. And we have 3 cans. Oh god, it's going to be one of those episodes, huh? My favourites. As long as I make sure I don't take any wrong turns, we might be okay. I could plunder Hybris. I don't want to, but we could. I think we'll be okay. Maybe. Might be cutting it super close. We might find fuel on the way, I suppose. Eey. As long as we're out of like the Hybris-y sort of zone with a couple cans, we should be okay. Oh, hello. There's a melancholy Budapest. Ooh, we're at 51%. Let's endure. Oh, we succeeded. Good lord, at 34%. Questions worry at you, chasing away sleep. Later, there's a knock at your door. One of your officers is outside. Professor, we need you. Good. Let me just... Mourn the dead? No. Prepare for repairs? Okay, force the doors. What's in the hold? Fuel, please? Your driver holds your locomotive steady alongside the wreck as your crew take turns at the pry bar. Eventually, the bay doors are sufficiently parted to permit the spryest of you to squeeze through. Soon they return. And what's this they found? An aromatic casket. 2 supplies. Okay, fungal crackers. That's not quite what I was after. Admittedly, we can burn supplies if things get super desperate, from what I remember. Go away, cantankerous. I'm purposely ignoring you. I figured if I didn't raise it as a problem, it wouldn't become one. See? There you go. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, if we can be like down here, we can get to Chance's Gloom before we get to the second casket of fuel, we should be okay. If I cut it super close to the walls and stuff, we might be okay. It's that classic things look further away than they are, though. Oh, they look closer than they are, I should say. So, like, I'm going to use a lot of fuel just going this way. I hate Hybris so much. I find this one part of the reach to be incredibly stressful. I think it's because every time I come here, this happens. I have no fuel. We should be able to just cut straight across. The spores are thick here, deadening the sound of the sky. What does the sky sound like? I guess the things that inhabit it. So, right now, cantankeries and trains. So far, so good, though. I think we will... my calculations are pretty much exactly correct. Wow, it's almost like I've been driving this train for months. If anything, I was being slightly pessimistic. Which is the best way to be when it comes to this kind of stuff. Right, so now we just want to go straight down. Cut this line here and just follow it and hope nothing gets in the way. Like all the marauders that are usually hanging out around here. My terror is kind of high right now. Discontent. Let's use some of that supplies we got. Have some booze. That should lower our terror a little bit. Mind this as I go past. Don't see why not. Takati versus... someone? Looked like a marauder. Wasn't a dreadnought, I don't think. Either way, I'm not getting involved. Even though one of them might drop fuel or supplies. Weirdly enough, my supplies are actually going down. Quicker. What am I doing? Oh god, there's a wall right here. Quicker than I'd expect. At least we haven't had any recording issues today. My last episode, I cut it out of the episode, but my OBS went really strange halfway through the episode for no apparent reason. I haven't seen that happen this time. Obviously, I'll check in editing, but I changed a load of settings and stuff, so hopefully it's a lot better now than it was. I made a concerted effort. I have a terrible habit of setting and forgetting my the settings of my microphones and stuff. Because I'm like, well, it works. And every time I mess with it, it breaks. Ah, the wonders. The wonders of recording videos. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I think we've got enough fuel and supplies here. I am kind of running out of time in the episode, though. I'd like to drop off the scientist in this episode if I can. Oh, are you going to be fuel? That would be nice. Don't summon anything. No, it repaired my ship. I mean, I'll take it, I suppose. Let's go this way, I suppose. I don't think it's much longer than the other way. Now we get to see another part. At least when we do go to the Blue Kingdom, it's right here, so... It's close to New Winchester. I'm pretty sure it's free to go to the Blue Kingdom? Or is it free to leave? Does it require an otherworldly artifact to go and it's free to leave? Something like that. That's the one thing I quite like about the Blue Kingdom. They're like, well, we don't want living people here, so could you please just leave? My terror is so unbelievably high right now. I'm getting slightly worried. Trapistos, hurry. Here's the start of the game. I guess the old start to the game? How does it start now? Oh god, it's been so long. You're coming back from the Blue Kingdom, aren't you, at the start now? Having your captain died and then you inherit the ship, I remember. Yeah, I think we made it, unless something absolutely horrible happens in the next, like, 20 seconds, which is perfectly possible in this game. Something bad can happen right up until the point where you dock. Something bad can happen while you are docking. We've had that happen before. Oh, my turret didn't go down. What do you mean, wasted time? Morale is strained, and someone has been careless. One of the barrels in your hold wasn't securely fastened. It has split, spilling the precious hours across the floor. Already the hour's insistent melancholy has begun to permeate the engine, and your clocks are becoming erratic. Go on, bugger off. Bloody hours. I can't believe that, yeah, now our tower went down. So something bad happened the millisecond before we docked. How deeply upsetting. Right, ambition. The stars are dying. Let's part ways with the masked citizen. They kept to their cabin on the return journey. The crew reported seeing starlight seeping from under their door at all hours. The jars accumulating outside their cabin painted a melancholy picture. The citizen has been steeping themselves in lamp after lamp of starshine. Perhaps the familiar, captive starlight reminded them of times before you learned of the hypocrisy of suns, before you both grew the second mouths hidden beneath your clothes. The citizen climbs, blinking from your engine. Our quest has led us down roads that are hostile to my disposition. Having learned of the forces at play, I have little hope of seeing our friend again. I don't know about you, but I intend to begin drinking heavily. Good luck in all your endeavours. Gained 2,000 experience. Which leaves the final one, I believe. Oh no, we have 2 more. But I'll pick those up in the next episode. So I'm going to thank you all very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. Thank you again to the members of the channel and the coffee supporters. It really does mean the world to me. And as always, I'll see you next time.